Alright guys, today 2013 Honda Accord. Looks like the Freon started leaking from the condenser and the compressor. I'll show you right now. Here's the UV light. And guys, put in the system. If you're going to be doing this job, I highly suggest you go to a shop to make sure that it's evacuated and recharged, so that you use the proper equipment to evacuate it and recharge it. If the overcharge system, it won't work. If you undercharge the system, compromise your compressor, even with the safety switch that cuts off the compressor from low freon. So just watch out for that. But there's all the green compressor, all the green condenser. Also going to replace the shorter valves. The shorter valves just like here, but they were all the inside the video. So this one, we're going to go the compressor. Alright, so this one is the compressor. We're going to take the belt off. I already have this tensioner with the 17mm on there. We're going to go ahead and pull it, so we can do that. And then at the same time, as it releases tension, we're going to go ahead and slide that belt off. So let's try to do it. So for removing the fan assembly so you can actually get to everything and make it easier, you're going to have to remove these two 10mm bolts and then this connector right here, which is just a push tab connector. Once you do that, you can literally just lift the fan right out, which gives you access. I've already loosened these two 12mm bolts. Make sure there's nothing in the system when you're going to remove these hoses or a little spray. It's very bad for the environment, and make sure you have take it to a shop just to get the evacuation properly done. But so yeah, I already have it on the machine. It's already been vacuumed. Nothing in the system. Both sides. Now I've already loosened these, but this is a 10mm on this hose. We're gonna unscrew it. I took off this 10, which bolted right to this. So now I can actually remove this hose, and they has a little bit of suction. They have O-rings. So make sure you replace these O-rings too. Put that there. That bolts up here. Alright, so that's where that one went to, and then right here is the one to take off this hose. I already got it loose. It's a 10mm nut. It's actually upside down. Try to get that here. There it is. So I'm going to spin that off. Got that. And this one will be pushing down just a little bit. Come on. There we go. And now that one's off. Now we're going to bring it up in the air so we can gain access to the two lower bolts. Alright, now we're under the vehicle. So, to properly gain access, those are the two 12mm bolts we're going to take off. This one right here with the green dial on it, and that one right there. Once you have those two out, we'll go to the top and take those out. Alright, so we got both of them out, and obviously there is no room to take them out from here. So, literally let them sit there. Actually, you're probably gonna have to push them in a little bit. You take out the top too, and just take the bolts out. Take the compressor out with the bolts in it. It's gonna be your best bet. Alright, so I already got both the top bolts off. I'm going to try to set this camera up so you can see how it's out of here, but try to keep the hose down and out of the way, lift it, and rotate it back so the bolts don't fall out. They're still on the bottom. And carefully, you're gonna bring it up towards the top. There you have it. AC compressor's out. Just make sure the vehicle's cooled off when you do this. This vehicle's hot, but I'm so used to working with them. I've been doing this for years. And these compressors and these engines get really hot. And honestly, it's easy to work on when they're cool. So, new parts, we'll be back. Old caps are off. We're gonna go ahead and install it now. Alright guys, so I have the two lower bolts. They are already on the compressor. They are not screwed in. It's literally just put them in before I place this in because the subframe is in the way on the bottom. So this is literally just hanging on the engine block. They have these little hooks right here that hold the compressor up. So there's no bolts on the top right now. I'm actually gonna throw those in real quick. That's one, and you want to make sure you do not cross thread these. Always try to thread it in by hand first. That one, yeah, see, that one's not in. You're gonna have to try to use two hands because you're gonna have to move the compressor up and down. There we go. All right, so we got the two top ones in. We can go ahead and put our connection on. Hear the click, check it to make sure. All right, now we'll go ahead and go to the bottom and screw the bottom ones in, get the compressor tightened down. Okay, we're at the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and screw these in. Got that one in, just screwing it in. That one lifted up. This one on the other side's a little bit difficult to get to, so you have to literally play with the bolt to get it into place, and then you only get like a little bit of room to kind of screw it in. But I got it in, so we'll get these tightened up. Okay, so I got both these bolts up top tightened in. Now we're gonna go ahead and start working towards getting these O-rings replaced. Just replace them. They're really cheap and it's not worth wasting the Freon. Got that one, and we got this one right here. So now I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to replace these.
What's up, Dick? Oh, there you are. You're hiding over booming music and fucking chaos, dude.
Every once in a while we do it.
No, it's actually kind of dead today. That's weird. I don't know. So, like half the guys. Put down a big hill.
So after you guys install the O-rings, this right here is the oil for the system. Use this oil to lubricate the O-rings just to prevent it from getting damaged or anything upon installation. I just put some on my finger and literally rub it around the O-rings, both of them, sometimes the inlets too.
Alright, got everything tightened. Got my hose back on here, this hose on here. Gonna go ahead and tighten that back on there. And we'll be good to go. And that's how you put in the AC compressor. And then last thing we're gonna do is just put the belt back on.
As you can see, you got the belt back on. Just make sure it's on there good and tight. All of the ribs need to be on so they don't pop off when you go to start it. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the radiator fan back in. Make sure to put the bolts in, connect it back up, you'll be good to go. Gonna go ahead and recharge it now.
Alright, so we got everything hooked up now. We're gonna go ahead right here and we're gonna properly vacuum down the system, retest it, and then fill it.
Thanks for watching.